What's up, Caps fans? So, lately the Caps have been playing teams who are really fighting for a playoff spot. Yesterday we were playing the Colorado Avalanche, who they need a few things to work out for them to get that spot, but they're still in the running. And the game before, obviously, was the Washington Capitals-Philadelphia Flyers game, which basically reconfirmed for us Caps fans why we hate Flyers fans so much. But that's neither here nor there. I'm here to talk about the Colorado Avalanche game, so here we go. Hands down, that was the best first period we have played all season. That looked like the style of game that we were playing from late October to December. We were controlling the puck in the offensive zone, making great passes. We were cycling the puck down low and then getting the puck high to the points. We were getting shots off from the D and generating traffic in front of the net. It's a miracle we did not score in the first period. Semyon Varlamov played an absolutely phenomenal game last night. We were forcing the Colorado Avalanche to make bad turnovers. The first 10 minutes were complete domination on the Caps end. The Colorado Avalanche could not set up in their own zone. Every time they tried to break the puck out of their own zone, we forced a turnover and took it right back in on Varley. There was also a bit of luck on the Colorado Avalanche side as far as the goals go. The Caps generated a lot of shots, obviously, but we also hit the post 5 times in that game. 3 times alone in the first period. We had 31 shot attempts in the first period alone, which is completely amazing. I haven't seen the Caps generate this much offense, like I said before, since the 2015 calendar year. So despite our heavy offensive presence in the game, we didn't score until about halfway through the third period, where Jay Beagle just kind of tucks the puck in backhanded. He came into the zone, he was battling off 2 guys, still ended up getting the puck, and just kind of tucking it against Varley's left blocker pad, and somehow it ended up in the net. So we're on the board first, and that's always a good thing. Our record when scoring first is incredible. So only a few minutes later, we end up getting a power play goal. It was Ovi, and it was backdoor. So a couple things interested me about this. It looks like maybe Blaine Forsythe is trying to switch it up a bit, and maybe we're trying to implement a new style of power play for the postseason, because we had more guys down low, and it looks like we're just trying to generate shots from the point and get the rebound scrum in front. So this could also be something that we're just doing against the Avalanche, since it seems like this is the style of play that was working against them. This was the second period. In the first period, it looked like what we were doing to generate pucks down low to move to the point was working. So maybe they were just trying to implement that into this power play. Either way, I kind of like what I saw, and maybe we can diversify our power play in the postseason. So Ovi smacks a puck in backdoor for his 45th of the season. He's looking to get another Rocket Richard trophy, and he's on pace for it. It would be awesome to see him get 50, but it's kind of late in the season for that. He can still get it done, but, that would be pretty cool if he could. So then, a little over a minute later, still in the second period, Jason Chimera takes a slap shot from the point. It goes wide to the right. And so Mike Richards picks up the puck from the right side and just rips it on net. And then the puck goes through Stan Gallio's legs, and Jason Chimera just tips it and redirects it on net just to the right of Varley, and it goes in. But then at the very, very end of the period, Jerome Iginla gets a power play goal. He was just sitting there at the back door, just kind of slams it home. It was a good goal. Jerome Iginla has another 20-goal season. The man is another one of those ageless wonders of the league, like Shane Doan and Jaromir Jagr. So about 5 minutes into the third period, the Avs score another goal. It was Gabriel Landeskog off of a bounce that came off of Holtby. It's one of those things that I talk about often. It's Holtby's rebound control. He just kind of lets the puck bounce real hard off of him, and a lot of times the other team picks it up. It's something that the Caps have had to deal with for a while, and a lot of times they know how to clear the front of the net. It just didn't work this time. I can't really fault Holtby for this goal either, because the puck was going through a lot of traffic in the initial shot attempt, and there's no way that you can expect him to save that puck and just hold on to it. And so now the Avs are playing comeback hockey, and it's kind of scary because they are really fighting for that postseason spot. Knowing Patrick Waugh, you never know when he's going to pull the goalie. So the Caps are kind of on their heels a little bit, but we keep the offensive generation going. And Varley, again, can't stress this enough, had an outstanding night. By the time it was all said and done, we had 47 shots on him, and he saved 44 of them. We had that one empty netter at the end. TJ Oshie got it off of what would have been an icing, but he just kind of smacks the backhand in with about 10 seconds left. Semyon Varlamov had a .935 save percentage last night. Holtby only faced 19 shots. The Avs were just completely dominated almost the entire game. This is one of those games that you love to see as a Caps fan because this is the game that you know that they're capable of playing, and this is the type of game that you hope that they bring into the postseason. So obviously one of the facets of last night's game that I really want to talk about is the Caps physical game, highlighted by Wilson's hit on Zadorov. He just completely stonewalled him. That was some 1990s hockey style hit right there. You know, at first I was thinking, oh, Willie might get a charging penalty for it, but then I watched the replay and saw Zadorov kind of come in, and Wilson just kind of stopped. You know, he wasn't taking strides into the hit. He stopped and just lined himself up and just completely wrecked him. He used Zadorov's own momentum against him. And obviously, no one wants to see a guy get hurt on a play like that, and we all hope that Zadorov does not have a concussion from that hit, but it was so incredible to see. So, the Caps are taking on the Arizona Coyotes tonight in Arizona. This is kind of a special game for the Coyotes. This might be the last time Shane Doan wears his captain's jersey as an Arizona Coyote at home. He hasn't signed for next season yet, and he's been with the organization for 20 odd years. You know, this is going to be a special night, and we all want to see him play at least one more season. You know, he promised the organization that he'd win a cup for him, and just like in his Players Tribune article, he intends to deliver that. So hopefully he's around for another couple years, but, you know, if this is it, it's going to be a big game for them. So even though the Coyotes are mathematically eliminated from postseason contention, they're still going to be playing for Shane Doan. Anyway, thanks for tuning in with me, and until next time, let's go Caps!